How did that help you in the academy?
Yeah, so Ed's real good about sharing. He does not hold anything back. Nobody gives you better access to player development and the inside work that's going there than Ed does. And what really helped is Ed breaks it down and he gives you 10 major areas that player development hits on and focuses on. And then from there, he works with you to find out what you're most passionate about, help you build your pillars. You work in threes. And so coming up with 3 pillars that you're really passionate about and then focusing on that. So you take this big passion of helping, and you really break it down into smaller pieces so that you can really focus on what you're good at, what you're passionate about, so that you can have some success.
I appreciate that. I didn't even realize that. I give the webinar, which you all could catch up here. I always talk about the rule of 3 and didn't even realize the biggest rule of 3, beyond the field. The syllables almost took me out right there. So one thing I always talk about, one thing I always want people to know is I did it a certain way at the University of Houston, University of Kansas, and Baylor University for their football teams, but I always want to make sure that it is custom to you. You brought it up a little bit. How did the customization of not just being like, hey, y'all, this is what I did, do it, but hey, let's really dive into what you care about, because once again, if you don't do what you care about, you will not be effective. How did the customization help you?
Yeah, well, it really makes it specific to wherever you're at. No place is ever the same, right? You're dealing with different demographic of student athletes, different head coaches, different town. Everything is different. And so to hear your experience of working at a place like Houston with a big city, and then going to Kansas, and then even to Baylor, and how you tweaked some of your plan in those areas really helped to show that it's just not a one size fits all deal. You can really customize it to the place that you're at to have an impact in the area of where you're at that moment.